On Valentine's Day in Albuquerque, New Mexico, police officers conducted a warrant check at a local hotel after identifying a vehicle linked to a robbery suspect. Upon arriving at room 221, they encountered 24-year-old Marina Perez, who had an active felony warrant for robbery. However, the situation quickly escalated when her companion, 28-year-old Xavier Garcia, began acting suspiciously. After police discovered drug paraphernalia and a visible firearm, Garcia attempted to flee, jumping from a second-floor balcony and leading to a tense chase. He was eventually apprehended near a trash can. A subsequent search of the hotel room uncovered a large-scale criminal operation. 4 firearms, including an AK-47, and over $47,000 in cash and a huge stash of drugs. The drugs, including fentanyl, cocaine, and heroin, had an estimated street value exceeding $1 million. Both suspects have been arrested to face multiple criminal charges. In this tactical examination, we break down a Valentine's Day operation in Albuquerque that evolved from a routine warrant check into one of the most significant drug and firearm seizures in recent local history. The operation began with proactive patrol techniques. Albuquerque officers were not acting on a random tip. They were utilizing high-level vehicle reconnaissance. By scanning the hotel parking lot, they identified a vehicle tied to Marina Perez, a known suspect with an active felony warrant for robbery. This highlights the importance of information-led policing, using minor leads to locate high-priority targets in dynamic environments like hotels, which often serve as temporary hubs for criminal activity. The situation turned critical when Xavier Garcia chose a life-threatening path to evade capture, leaping from the second-story balcony. This act of desperation is a psychological indicator of the gravity of his crimes. Garcia knew that what remained in that room would lead to decades of imprisonment. Note the seamless coordination between ground units and the drone operator. In modern urban policing, eyes in the sky are essential for maintaining a perimeter during foot chases, ensuring that even in a chaotic commercial area, a suspect has nowhere to hide. Once the room was cleared, the sheer scale of the operation was revealed. This was not a low-level dealer's stash. It was a wholesale distribution point. The inventory included 3 handguns and a high-powered AK-47, which suggests a high level of preparedness for violent conflict. Even more alarming was the recovery of over $47,000 in cash and a massive cache of narcotics. The seizure of over 6,100 grams of fentanyl is particularly significant. Given that a lethal dose of fentanyl is as small as 2 milligrams, this single bust removed millions of potentially fatal doses from the Albuquerque community. The street value of over $1 million underscores the suspect's positions within a larger criminal hierarchy. During his apprehension, Garcia attempted to utilize a common defensive tactic: performative victimhood. By shouting about harassment and claiming he did nothing wrong, he attempted to gaslight the officers and any potential witnesses. However, the physical reality, 5 outstanding felony warrants, and a room filled with $1 million in poison, contradicts his narrative entirely. This operation serves as a textbook example of professional law enforcement. By staying calm, utilizing technology, and following legal protocols, Albuquerque police neutralized a violent distribution cell without a single shot being fired. It is a stark reminder that behind every hotel door, a routine check can turn into a battle for public safety.
Feel safe with you in there. You're not released! Make a 43-foot chase.
It's okay, puppy. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. It's okay, puppy.
I know, you're just a puppy. I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want you to hurt me.
Be
Hey,
nice.
little Nippy.
Be
Here,
nice.
puppy.
Be nice, baby. Be nice. It's
You know
okay.
what? Before you do that, let me get a leash real quick.
Okay.
Be nice, baby.
I know,
it's okay.
puppy. Let's make my dogs at home jealous, okay? I know. Hi. Hi.
It's okay, baby. Be nice.
Hi.
Hey, it's okay. No, be nice.
You're just protecting. I
Be
know.
nice. Be nice. Be nice.
I know, buddy.
You want me to get in there? Oh, that works.
Bye, baby.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, little puppy.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I don't know. Hey, man, were you Mirandized? Okay. Did you say that you wanted to talk to the officer?
I mean, I asked him a couple questions, yeah.
Okay. So you understood your rights and you know that at any time you can stop talking. Okay. So right now, with your shirt, I want to let you know, because we've asked you a bunch of questions. We found some explosive ordnance inside there. Probably a flashbang, but due to our standard operating procedure, we need to deal with that before we can go in and grab you stuff to put over for a top, okay? So that's for that. And as far as any questions do you have any questions? No? Okay. So the dude that ran from us, do you know his name?
Don't.
You don't know his name? Or you just don't want to tell us? I mean, it's fine if you just don't want to tell us, but I don't like mysteries, you know? Like everything to be
I
solved.
don't really like your energy or your attitude. Like, I understand you're doing your job, but he has nothing to do with me.
Well, see, the issue is there's a lot of drugs in there. There's guns in there. There's a ton of money in there. And if we don't know who he is, then your excuse of like, oh, I didn't know, or that all belonged to him, kind of falls short. Ooh,
His mouth shut.
What's your name?
Xavier?
Are you sure, or are you lying again?
Why would I lie there?
Well, last time you ran, so.
I was being questioned for no reason. Like, I asked, I said, don't speak. What's going on?
What's your last name, Xavier?
So, me being harassed and not being
What's your last name,
anybody from
Xavier?
you or what?
What's your last name, Xavier?
Come do your job. Get to go.
Yeah, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. So, I mean, the longer you do this, you're going to be in handcuffs longer, dude. Until we identify who you are, you're going to be in handcuffs. So.
Your job to find out all that
Okay, we can be a dickhead about it too. That's fine with me.
shit. You're being about it. Weren't you guys just harassing me over there?
I wasn't over there.
Who was the one harassing me?
Not me.
We'll explain everything that's going on. That's why I did right. You have a right with the original officers. Am I, okay, sorry about that, you're right. But I don't want to ask my questions because I'm being detained.
Right now, you're under arrest.
What?
Listening to the radio.
The public reaction to the story has been very lively. Here's what people are saying.
Busted for over $1 million of drugs, $20,000 of random cash, and he runs from the police. Had to be captured. What did I do?
I did nothing wrong. I have thousands of dollars in my pockets in a room filled with drugs and weapons. Yet, I did nothing wrong.
One of the officers said exactly what I was thinking the entire time, which was, I don't know why he answered the door effing exactly. Sim.
The suspect with the glasses, who was told at the motel he was being detained, and then fled, thinks he's a freaking genius after they get him by the dumpster.
Who opens a motel door with a gun and drug paraphernalia in full view?
Was additionally charged with 2 counts of felony drug trafficking and resisting or evading arrest. Court records show his resisting charge was later dismissed while he pleaded not guilty to the remaining charges. Morena faced no charges in connection with the drug bust, but pleaded not guilty to her robbery charges. Both are expected back in court this summer.